When you want to have some fun, you should go quizzing with Killie.
Grab a gin or have some rum and drink along with Mrs. K.
Don't forget to order your kebab, no ketchup on it.
That is gross.
Chili sauce is all that you need, now go quizzing with Killie. Don't forget to order your kebab, no ketchup on it.
That is gross.
Chili sauce is all that you need, now go quizzing with Killie. Hi.
Hello.
Hello everyone.
Wow, I look really pale tonight. Your lighting's doing me any favours.
The lighting never does any favours. I think, do we not usually have that discussion? Me and you just
I
are
look
quite
super pale, though.
pasty white yours anyway. So I'm growing my stubble to try and cover up that. If you grow some stubble in your face, won't be noticeable.
Cool, try that.
Hi everyone.
Hi.
Properly hi this time. Yeah, so it is February.
Who's slightly quiet? Me?
Or all of us?
Or both of us?
When you say you are, you know, we don't really know.
Is that you're plural or one of us? Is it me? I was sitting quite far away.
Both.
Weird. I'm looking at you.
I don't know. Probably because of where the microphone might be compared to normal. It's fine. Okay. Whoa! You've now moved. You've now messed up the entire dynamic.
Is that better?
Probably for you. Kusara saying just continue. If we don't hear you, then it's okay.
I think you need to hear us do the quiz, no?
Well, they can read the question. If you think
true.
about it, they can read the question.
True. Oh, yeah, true.
When Annette's in the office, I'll shave, alright? Whenever that'll be. Sometime. Anywho, as I was about to say before people start slagging off for us being quiet, we are in February.
We are.
2023.
We are.
This is this our 12th one or our 13th one? Or 12th? Might not even be a 12th.
I don't know.
I have absolutely no idea. I can't even remember. I think the first one we ever did was March 2022, but we haven't actually done every month, have we? Because we've missed the odd month. Anyway, the YouTube title when this gets to YouTube will say what number we're on, so we don't need to worry about it. We'll just continue on. So, we should probably go through what the... should we do the test round first, or should we just tell people what the quizzes, the rounds are first?
Just tell everyone what it is.
Right. So, the rounds for the quiz this month. We have a round on Valentine's Day. Yay! And why did we have a round on Valentine's Day?
Because it was Valentine's Day in February.
Because it was Valentine's Day in February. And every February. We also have... Okay, today is a very special day.
I know what it is.
You know what the 26th of February is?
Yes.
Go on then.
It's World Pistachio Day.
Can you tell Mrs. Case reading that off the screen? Today is World Pistachio Day. So, we have a round on pistachios.
So, kind of a food round to answer Kasara's question.
Yeah, it's on pistachio. So, if you know all about pistachios, you're on to a winner here.
Oh, did you come up with enough questions about pistachios? That's
It
impressive.
was difficult. Very difficult. Right. Here's another thing that happened in February.
What?
It's Groundhog Day.
Well, it was on the 2nd of February.
On the 2nd of February, it was Groundhog Day. So, you know, me thinking, I'm thinking of ways to link in. We're gonna have a round on time loop movies. So Groundhog Day, of course, is a well famous? That's not really, but whatever. A quite well known film about time loops. So we've got a round on time loop movies. Fourth round. Now I was beginning to scrape the barrel here for ideas, and then I went, you know what? I've just started playing a horror game with Sanguine again on my stream. So we're gonna have a round on horror games just because of that. Because I'm that self-absorbed.
Fair enough. It is your quiz.
Thanks for that piece of information, Sleeps. If there's a round about when was Edge of Tomorrow released, Sleeps is going to be gutted that he actually just shouted that out to her all day. Anywho. Right. And I do have to apologise, we're not having a special round this month. We have decided You can say we've decided because we're honouring this Ukraine, which cause it's a year since the invasion of Ukraine, so we've decided to round on Ukraine. Now, some cynics out you will think I just was too lazy and ran out of time to do a special round, but no, it is all about in honour of Ukraine. Okay? It is not about me being too lazy or delayed or the fact I went to the pub this afternoon instead and felt that was a better use of my time. Alright? None of that is true. Okay? It's all because of Ukraine. So the final round, no special round, it's about Ukraine. Okay? Kazara was tempted to drive by and shout abuse. If you don't know, Kazara lives just around the corner from the pub we were at this afternoon. I bet you're glad the Russian hat can't be redeemed. Holy shit, yes. Can you imagine which kind of joker would redeem the Russian hat during the Ukraine round?
You turned that off, have you?
It is turned off, yeah. All my redemptions are turned off at the moment.
Why?
Because I miss them most of the time.
Oh, right,
and I don't actually know where my Russian hat is. And Russian hats are banned these days.
Oh, are they?
Can't wear a Russian hat.
Well, they're actually banned on Twitch, though.
Well, I doubt it, but, you know. It's not actually a Russian hat anyway. It's a Soviet.
It's a Soviet hat.
Yeah, we have to turn them off. Want a Ukrainian one, it might look the same. I could just change them. I could just stick a Ukrainian flag on the front of it and say it's a Ukrainian one. Good idea.
That's kind of what I was getting at, because obviously that part of the world, I imagine those kinds of hats are worn more than in just
Russia.
Russia.
Possibly. Anyway, we better run the test quiz. Make sure everyone can actually, you know, take part. So hopefully in a little second, that button there, that quiz. The instructions should pop up like now. Yep. Well, popped on my screen. Hopefully it popped up on everyone else's screen. I don't know.
You are on mute.
It's my tummy look really. Oh my lord! Look.
You're huge. Sleep says you're huge.
Yeah. Okay. Enough.
Not that big.
I know I'm not. I was doing it. It's like because of where it was angled to the camera.
Right,
it's all about the camera
angles.
lens.
It's all about the angles.
And the angles.
What?
I'm giving you mountain climbing training in 2 months.
You had 2 kebab pies yesterday.
Where did I have? How could I have had kebab pies, Mrs. K? Where was I yesterday?
Was it 2 Killie pies you had then?
I did not have 2. I had 1 Killie pie.
When did you have 2 kebab pies?
I haven't had 2. She's lying. She's lying. All right, let's do the test. Remember you moved the microphone?
Yeah.
You've now kicked it.
I nudged it with my knee. It's not kicking.
And she knows I had 2 kebab pies when Kasara wasn't there because I had 1 for Kasara.
Yeah, I knew about that. It means 2 Killie pies. Did you have 2 Killie pies? You had 2 Killie pies, didn't you? You did.
I had a Killie pie.
Sleep says you had 3.
I had a Killie pie.
And an Empire biscuit. Says you had 1.
And an Empire biscuit.
And an Empire biscuit, eh?
But, yeah. Anyway, let's test the quiz. Right, everyone. The question is going to come up. Answer it. What is this quiz for? Just pick your answer. Doesn't matter what you pick because you're all asshats and just pick whatever you feel like, probably. But yeah, hopefully it works. If this doesn't work, doesn't pop up, anything like that, please let me know so that I can go, nah, and continue on anyway because I don't actually know what to do to help you. I mean, I don't really know why we do the test quiz half the time because let's be honest, it's like, yeah.
I suppose it gives everybody an opportunity to make sure it's working at their end.
Like,
in
refresh
case
it so they can try and do it.
Yeah.
All right, okay. Fair enough. And to
Might
be
be
fair,
helpful.
remember one time I ran through and helped. I helped Jilly once, to be fair. I can help
did.
Jilly if Jilly's the one that's failing.
You did. That's true.
Jilly at the moment is quite clearly going to get all her pocket money taken off her for her comment about me having 2 Killie pies I saw earlier in the chat. So, no pocket money for Jilly this month. Bad luck. Lying is not allowed.
I think she was speculating rather than lying, but okay. She didn't know, so she just speculated that you'd had 2 Killie pies.
You're too nice.
Yep. I am nice.
Kasara, if she came to football, she would know.
There is that.
Yep. If her hard-working father hadn't paid a fortune buying her a season ticket for her not to turn up.
No, that's not accurate.
What do you mean?
Is it not like cheaper to have a family one?
Maybe. Maybe. Right, the answer was, of course, testing. 5 of you answered. I'm hoping there's 5 of you taking part. If there was a 6th person out there, it didn't work. But I think you'll know that yourself. So we can see the final results. Who won? Contestant number 5. Can you stop kicking the microphone?
I'm not. I'm putting my slippers back on.
You keep kicking it. I keep seeing it move.
Okay.
Sorry. Let's get it technical. Kneeing it then.
Yeah.
Stop
I
kneeing it.
was putting my slippers back on.
You moved it there.
Well, I'll move it back then.
No one can hear you when you move it.
Well, that's why I moved it. Yes, the socks were worth the money. Sorry, I was just reading the chat. Yes, they were. Very nice. Very comfy socks.
The excitement of middle-aged people. Socks.
Also, I want to know why Sanguine hasn't asked what my t-shirt says.
Yes, Sanguine.
Yes, Sanguine.
Sanguine's been misogynistic and only cares about the men here. We are the most important. That's a joke,
so
everyone.
It says, I should infinitely prefer, but what would I infinitely prefer? My child's going to be... What does your t-shirt say? I should infinitely prefer... Sleep says wine. Any other guesses? What would I infinitely prefer?
Killie!
Would I infinitely prefer Killie?
And when I don't mean the football team, I mean me.
I'm not repeating Kasara's. Sleeps, well done. I should infinitely prefer a book.
To sex, obviously.
To anything, apparently.
How rude.
It's a Jane Austen quote.
I am aware.
Yeah.
Never having read Jane Austen, but I am aware it's a Jane Austen quote. So, shall we actually start this?
Yes, that's correct, Jilly. Well done.
Jilly is a loser. Who's Jane Austen sleeps? You troll.
Yeah, trolling.
Big bad troll. Right, we're ending the test game. So we should probably start. Should we just start the main quiz? Do you think we've
gas bagged for long enough. It's 9:15.
Long enough.
We need to crack on. Let's crack on. That's it. Now I'm going to give Sleep to Jane Austen round next month.
You'll probably know the answers to that though.
Oh yeah.
What about food of Jane Austen?
Food of Jane Austen.
Well, to be fair, everyone always likes to pretend they have high tea, but I know that's not true.
Mm-hmm.
That didn't actually exist. That's a Victorian thing, isn't it?
Yeah, afternoon tea's a
Victorian thing. I learned these things. Because you can actually, if you go to Bath, they do like Jane Austen teas, but why would they do that? Because they didn't actually do that.
Well, they had tea rooms and stuff, but they didn't have afternoon tea. Like, afternoon tea is a Victorian thing. It came later. They started to have tea rooms.
So were they not allowed tea in the afternoon?
Yeah, but the invention, if you like, of afternoon tea, so the formalities around that, of sitting down in the afternoon, having that to eat, and the way what we would identify as afternoon tea, the event, with the sandwiches.
Was it hot tea or sweet tea?
It'll have been hot tea.
Okay, just checking. Oh my god, this is we're talking about tea. Right. We're completely off piece.
Yeah,
I watched an amazing YouTube video.
Right. That always makes me scared.
They got like 10-year-olds and 11-year-olds to eat biscuits, southern gravy, chicken, and sweet tea.
Oh,
it was the most hilarious thing I've ever seen in my life.
You got them to have grits as
because you know what southern gravy looks like. It looks like vomit, or that's been pureed up and chucked on your plate. But
sweet tea's good.
But the kids were like, what is that? Anyway, sorry. We're gonna see. I just did it to trigger Sanguine. It's the only reason I brought this up. Because see, like,
look with the gravy.
Look.
He hates grits.
Oh.
I don't think I've ever had grits. I really, really, really like biscuits.
Real biscuits?
No.
Oh, fake biscuits.
Like
scones.
Well, no, because they're not. Because the closest thing they probably are is to like cheese scones in terms of the fact they're savoury. Biscuits and jam. Really?
Well, considering savoury scones are the devil,
Oh no, I like a cheese scone.
Biscuits are also the devil.
No, that one I had. Well, I had two.
You'd have
'cause I had
hated it. When
somebody
I was
else.
last in the States with work, and the guy I was with got biscuits, and we just looked at them and went, nah. They
She
went in the
brought them
bin.
home for me.
They went in the bin. They went in the
Brought
bin.
them home.
In
In
the bin.
case for me.
Went in the bin. Bin. They're
Because
horrid.
I had biscuits at Popeye's
It's not
Louisiana Kitchen.
It's not deplorable. It's not.
It is deplorable.
No.
They're really nice.
Oh man, grits are like the most disgusting thing
I've
ever
not had
invented though.
grits.
Never eat grits.
Anyway, we're meant to be starting a quiz.
We are.
Let's start a
We are.
quiz.
Right. We're starting the quiz. Well, people are enjoying the discourse.
Yeah, okay. Maybe they are. Maybe they're not. There's a Popeyes in the UK. In London.
Oh God.
This is good news. I'm going to London in July.
It won't be as good. It won't.
Does
right.
it sell biscuits?
For a start, I don't know biscuits, but for a start, the chicken. She's googling it now. The chicken won't be like the chicken you get there, which basically looks like it's been fried in lard. It's that greasy, as you remember.
Does it have biscuits?
I have no idea if it's got biscuits.
Popeyes.
Right. Well, she's looking up Popeyes. Maybe we should actually. You know what? I've never actually probably tried Chick-fil-A.
Yes, we've never.
Chick-fil-A. Although that looks like fine cuisine or something down in Alabama. Chick-fil-A. It's like when you go for like a posh chicken dinner. Anyway, sorry.
They have one in Cambridge, and one in Ealing, and one in Liverpool, and one in London. Popeyes UK.
Okay.
Popeyes UK.
Right. So, everyone, we're going to need to start. We may as well. Can you watch that phone? It's about to wallop the microphone. No, none in Edinburgh. I know we do though. We do have a Taco Bell in Edinburgh.
Do you have a Taco
There
Bell?
is a Taco Bell because we keep walking by it and going. There's never anyone in it, is there?
No.
No.
Looking to see if they have biscuits.
Oh my lord. So, let's go start the quiz. So, round number 1, as we've discussed, is on Valentine's
exciting.
Day. So, I'm just going to bring the first question up. It's going to come straight up. I'm going to ask you, answer it on the screen. St. Valentine was put to death at the order of which Roman emperor? Was it Titus, Augustus II, Claudius II, or Nero? So which emperor put St. Valentine to his death? Titus, Augustus II, Claudius II, or Nero?
That's a cheerful beginning, wasn't it?
It was cheerful. Valentine's Day, it's miserable for people. I was on my own on Valentine's Day. It was sad. Finding YouTube songs.
I've seen his search history. It was a bit sad.
And I did get ice cream. That's true. Because Sarah is right. My parents, knowing I was sadly on my own and without my loved ones, bought me ice cream.
And you Googled sad songs on YouTube while eating it.
I didn't Google sad songs. Right, the answer to St. Valentine being killed by who is Claudius II.
Well done to the person who
Well
had it.
done to the one of you that went for that. I've no idea who you are, but well done. Fair play. Someone
I
went for
didn't know
Augustus II. That is incorrect. Freak boy. That must be Sleeps. Okay. Would you like to read question 2 out?
Yeah, can do.
Go for it.
What state produces most of the United States roses? Is it California, Virginia, Ohio, or Texas? So, which of those US states produces most of the United States roses?
I believe from reading it's 60% of all roses in the US
Really?
come from that one state. Yep. Isn't that interesting?
Should be a good one for
However,
Sanguine.
however,
Sure he knows this.
just to make sure it's clear to everyone, it does not provide most roses into the US. More roses are imported than they produce internally. So South America is actually where most roses that they have in the US come from. Yep. So anyway,
Tommy Sangi does not know.
of course he doesn't. It's about the United States. It could be Sanguine lives in which country, and he'd get that wrong.
Yes.
Yeah. So the answer, Mrs. K?
Is California.
California. Well done to you that got it. Virginia's tobacco, Ohio's potatoes, Texas is sand.
California has random crap.
Fair enough, sanguine. There you go. You could have cut it down and that would have got you. It must be California. Now, 2 people got that right. Sanguine, unless Sanguine's no longer doing his guessing everything, one of them might be Sanguine. But anyway, question number 3 on Valentine's Day. In Roman mythology, Cupid is the son of whom? Is it Venus, Vesta, Diana, or Minerva? So, Cupid is the son of one of these Roman goddesses. Which one is it? Venus, Vesta, Diana, or Minerva? And I can hear Jilly shouting away into the microphone because she's a weird mythology geek.
She'll probably know this.
Might get it right. First guess and first wrong badly.
Oh.
How do you know though? How do you know you're wrong? You don't know yet.
Unless Jilly's giving everybody the right answer in the chat.
Don't know.
I think she knows.
I don't know.
She should know this.
Because Jay's incredibly hyped. Yeah,
I know.
Sleeps, is Jay actually talking to you after you outed her live on stream last time and basically got her told off? Are you friends still? Yeah, you're friends. Good to hear. Good
She's
to
very
hear.
forgiving.
She is very forgiving. So for you who don't know, Sleeps accidentally thought he heard Jilly in the background and said, "Ooh, did I hear someone not in bed?" Not realising Jilly was actually still watching the stream.
So the voice you heard was me. We
But-
mistook for Jilly.
So then we
But
caught
then that
Jilly.
prompted us to check, or me to check. She accepts in the wrong, and we got pocket money for the next
Very,
6
very
months.
grown up and respectful of her. Jilly, I accept that, and we can move on. So, the answer was, of course, Venus. Well done to the 4 of you that got it. Congratulations. I can't read chat anymore, by the way, Mrs. K. Can you read chat? After Sleeps mentioned about Jilly giving up, I've not been able to see anything.
No,
nothing at
nothing's
all.
popped
We're
up.
not in chat anymore, so if anyone says anything, we're not picking it up. Sorry.
You're so mean. So mean.
Right. Would you like to do question 4?
I can.
Okay. Take it away.
What insanely popular website debuted on Valentine's Day in 2005? Was it Amazon, YouTube, Facebook, or Google? So which of those popular websites, insanely, is that a measure? I don't know. Debuted on Valentine's Day in
Well, I think
2005.
it's insane.
What, it's insane or it's insanely popular?
Insanely popular.
And possibly insane.
Possibly insane sometimes. Yeah, I actually think I've had a question like this before.
Have you?
Yeah. When I put it in, I went, wait a minute, I think I've asked this before. Sleeps, I know Sleeps will know this. Yeah, they're very common. It is a common one. I mean, it's quite a famous one, this.
Mm-hmm. I didn't know it.
The answer was, of course,
YouTube.
the 3 of you that went for it, the 3 of you got it. Yep, YouTube is from 2005.
That's mad.
That
I'm
is
sure I was aware of it
old.
as early as that.
The thing is, Amazon's older than that. I think Google's older. I think Google and
Yeah.
Amazon are older.
Facebook's
younger. Yeah.
Yeah, because I got Facebook around about like 2007, which is when I think it kind of started.
I have no
Or was it
idea.
maybe the year before
But
that?
the reason I remember is because I remember using Amazon when I was at uni, and I'd left uni by 2005.
Well, it was 2008 when I got Facebook. I don't know. Around about then.
Anywho, we've got one more question to finish the Valentine's Day round. So here it comes. St. Valentine is the saint of love and marriage, but also, what occupation is he the saint of? Is it being a brewer, an exorcist, a beekeeper, or a grocer? So, St. Valentine is the patron saint of one of these occupations. Is it brewer, exorcist, beekeeper, or grocer? Why are you giggling?
Exorcist. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, it just made me laugh. The idea of St. Valentine as a patron saint of exorcism. Well, exorcists. It's just funny.
Maybe they're, I don't want to ruin it, but I'm ruining it now, because let's be honest. I wonder if there's a patron saint of exorcists.
I don't know. Why'd you put it as an option? Just thought of it.
I got bored writing up jobs.
Okay.
Anyway, the answer is, of course, beekeeper.
Somebody got it.
Somebody got it. Well done, the one who got it. St. Valentine is the patron saint of beekeeping. There you go. If you're a beekeeper, you're also in love. Isn't that nice?
Sweet.
What you drink.
Like honey.
Okay. So, I suppose we can see the scores on the doors.
You threw Sleeps with the Exorcism one.
Oh my lord. Okay, well, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I see contestant 4 was the only got it right and must have been a last minute guess. So, the final scores are on the doors. Kisara is in an absolute disaster hole of minus 34,553. Sanguine is not last. And in fact, he's positive too after a round. Well done, Sanguine. 1,334. Contestant number 4 is in third with 10,733. Jilly is in second and is probably whooping away in the other room at that. It's 17,301. And Sleeps is in first with 35,437. Standard position for a Sleepykins. So, the next round is an important one. It's about pistachios.
Oh God, yeah.
Yep. Alright, we've got our round on pistachios coming up. So, if you don't know your pistachios, you might get... You're right, might be right, Sleep. Nah. There's one there that... Well, I hope most of you would get. I would get it. I think you would get it. You'll see the one.
Okay.
So, Mrs. K, it's your turn to go first, though. You get
Okay.
to ask the most questions about pistachios.
Yay.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
So,
Give me all the best jobs.
go for it.
In what region of the world did pistachio trees originate? Was it South America, Australasia, Western Europe, or Central Asia? So, in which of those regions of the world do pistachio trees originate?
So,
I would not have had
where are they
a clue.
native to? Because they're actually all over the world now,
Yeah.
but they were actually native to one place in particular.
Would not have known.
What's wrong with Australasia? Did I spell it right? I did spell it right, Australasia.
So,
Yeah. I don't understand.
well, sometimes it gets called Oceania.
Oh, it does get called Oceania sometimes, you're right. But
Is that maybe what you call it in the US more than Australasia?
Maybe he thinks I've spelled Australia wrong. Maybe you're right. Yeah. I was thinking that, Sleeps. You're right. You might not. The answer was, of course, Mrs. K.
Central Asia.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Afghanistan, Iran.
Is it?
I'm sure I read somewhere else that they're native to, but definitely I read Afghanistan and Iran are two of the areas that they're native to.
Yeah, there we go. It's no
There you
idea
go.
Australasia was a thing.
There you go.
It is. It's the continent. So it's Australia, New Zealand,
Papua New Guinea,
yeah,
and a few of those areas around there.
Mm-hmm.
Because basically Australia is so massive. It's a bit like how North America is kind of just the US, Mexico, and Canada. Right, so question number 7. Then, well done to the one of you got it, by the way. What are pistachios? Are they a botanical nut, a legume, a flower, or a drupe? So, what are pistachios? A botanical nut, a legume, a flower, or a drupe? What?
What the heck?
That's what they are, scientifically.
This is a new one on me. I had them down as
Believe it or not, very few nuts that we know as nuts are actually
nuts.
botanical nuts. So,
right.
so if you've not answered, that might give you a clue. It's not a botanical nut, by the way. But most of them aren't actually botanical. Like walnuts are not botanical nuts
they not?
either. Nope.
What are they?
They are drupes.
Are they?
Walnuts are drupes, yep. See, they're treated as nuts, but they're not. So yeah. So a pistachio is like a walnut. It is a drupe. None of you got it. Bad luck to all of you that guessed it was a botanical nut. It is not a botanical nut. And I made that clear. That's why I put botanical nut in it, because you're right, people call them nuts, and they ain't nuts. See, Sleeps didn't answer. He didn't know what it was, though, so he didn't answer, you see. Team 0. Fair enough, Sleeps, fair enough. Well done. Mrs. K, question 8, on the wonderful world of pistachios.
Yep. Which of these countries is the #1 producer of pistachios? Is it Turkey, Syria, China, or the United States? So which of those countries is the #1 producer of pistachios?
By the way, this took a lot of research because I kept getting counteracting
Oh, really?
comments from each other, and it took me a little bit, and then I realised one of them was, what is the biggest exporter? What is the biggest
okay.
producer? And I went, wait a minute, okay, now I'm seeing it, because one of them produces loads,
Right.
but they lose loads in their own country. So it's
Okay.
not. That's what I think was happening
Right.
with it. I have no idea if the microphone picked that up, Mrs. K. If everyone doesn't know, she just farted.
No, I didn't. It was him.
Unbelievable. Every time, man. Every time. Right.
Shocking.
Would you like to reveal the answer? Would you like to reveal the answer?
Yeah, okay. It was the United States.
Yes.
Nobody got it.
Nobody got it.
I thought Sanguine would have known with it.
Here's an interesting thing. Turkey, I believe from my research, is the #1 eater of pistachios per capita. But the #1 country of consumption, I believe, is China now. Weirdly enough. But the biggest producer is actually the United States. Still, 60% of the world's pistachios are farmed.
Right.
And there. So yeah. But feel free to go and find me wrong, because I did loads of research and I kept getting things counteracting each other. But I'm not going to say if I went to the World Pistachio website.
Totally did.
But I might have done. Yeah, there you go. Sleep says I'm right. I'm just being a dick. Okay, thanks, Sleeps. Question number 9 on the wonderful world of pistachios. What colour are the seeds inside of a pistachio shell? Surely you know this.
Yes, I know.
Are they yellow, green, brown, or pink? So what colour are the seeds that are inside pistachio shells? Are they yellow, green, brown, or pink? Hopefully, yeah, this should be an easy one for everyone. Do you remember we went to Italy?
Yes.
And the hotel used to keep giving us bowls of pistachio nuts.
I ate them all though, so yummy.
They were yummy. My first right answer of the whole night. To be honest, this was an easier one. Don't know if Jilly knows this. They tried to tell me it's yellow.
You should know if you remember watching Cars 2.
Oh yeah. What was this? Pistachio ice cream.
Pistachio ice cream.
Yep. She liked it to ice cream. Yep. The answer was, of course, green.
Green.
Well done. Ollie, you got it. Nice and easy. Unfortunately, I have not actually finished this round yet. Mrs. K has one more question to ask about pistachios. He's salty about the points. Yeah, that's fine, Sleeps. It'd be hilarious if Jilly's in front of him because of that disaster. I doubt it, though.
Yeah.
Because Sleeps is quite quick. Jilly's quick-ish. So, final question on pistachios, Mrs. K.
Which country is planning on burning pistachio shells to provide energy for a new eco-city? Is it China, Spain, Italy, or Turkey? So which of those countries is planning on burning pistachio shells to provide energy for a new eco-city? I didn't know that.
Yeah, they are. They're using it like... it's almost like a biomass boiler.
Yeah.
But they're
like
using...
biomass.
So, I've probably given you a clue earlier when I told you the country that uses the most shells per capita might be the one that's more like to have more shells to use. Took you long to figure your point. Okay, Sleeps, that's fine. That's fine. You do that. The answer was, of course...
Turkey.
3
people got it. So they must have been listening to you.
Well, maybe. They might not have done. I think that might have just been a guess. Now, supposedly this city was meant to be discussed in 2012, and I still don't think it's been done yet, so I think it's never going to happen.
All right, okay.
But, yeah, you never know. I was like, really? Cool. Pistachio burning. Because, of course, they use so much per capita, they've got these wasted shells. You may as well use them for something useful.
Well, that's true.
That's
the point in doing biomass, isn't it? That sort of thing.
Yeah, the pistachio cartels. Well, there you go. Right, let's see the final scores on the doors. So. Oh.
Wow. Tight at the top.
So, Sleeps has actually Going a little bit ahead. But Jilly has pulled a bit closer to him, I think. A little bit in second. Contestant number 4 continues to hold on to third place. Sanguine and Kinsara continue going backwards.
Oh,
It's kind of sad for them. Kinsara, what is on? Do you think she's been drinking a box of wine?
I don't know.
Not like Kinsara, this.
No,
Not like her at all. Sanguine it is, because he just keeps guessing answers when he has no clue. So Sanguine he'll go up and down like madness because he does that. Just don't know the questions. Well, okay. I'm thinking we just skip the interval today because we've not got a special round anyway, so
that's fine.
Alrighty, how then? Oh, well, the next round is on time loop movies.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, time loop movies. I don't think you'll know any of these.
No, I was thinking that. That's a good job I'm not playing this round. I'd be losing.
I think most of you will get the first one. Jilly and contestant 4 will probably be screwed as well because
we don't know the identity of the mysterious contestant.
We don't know.
4.
We don't know the identity of the mysterious contestant number 4. No, you're right. Right, we don't. We don't know who that is. Could be anybody.
Could be anybody.
Could be anybody. Anybody. So, everyone seems to be moaning about this bar Kisara, and Sleeps is staying quiet. So he'll know these. So let's jump on in, everyone. Question number 11, the first one on the time loop round. Easy starting. In the 1993 movie Groundhog Day, who plays the film's egotistical, self-centered reporter who repeats the day? Is it Tom Hanks, Dan Aykroyd, Rick Moranis, or Bill Murray? So, who is really the star of the 1993 movie Groundhog Day? Is it Rick Moranis, Dan Aykroyd, Tom Hanks, or Bill Murray? Easy.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Maybe not for Jilly. And we couldn't comment on contestants.
We couldn't comment on contestants before. I saw this at the cinema.
Did you?
This film, yeah.
I didn't, but I have seen it many times.
Many times. Like it's like repeating, like Groundhog Day.
Yeah, it's also a popular subject for memes.
Very true. The answer, of course, and star of Groundhog Day is Bill Murray. Well done to the four of you that got it. Everyone that answered got it right. Congratulations. Okay. Question 12?
Yes.
Read out question 12.
What film stars Tom Cruise dying and then repeating the day during an alien invasion of Earth? It's in this.
Oh.
Is it Edge of Tomorrow, Millennium, Tomorrowland, or Oblivion?
Yeah. It might have been made in 2014. I don't know. Someone could have said that. There isn't that many time loop films out there in the world. So, to be honest with you, it was... At least I didn't do a question on which film was made in 2014.
Yeah.
But
it
anyway...
could definitely have been worse.
Yeah. Okay. It was going to have to be Sleeps. It was like...
I don't think I've seen this.
You haven't seen it. I've seen it. The answer was, of course, Edge of Tomorrow. Well done, all four of you that got it. Well done, Sleeps, on ruining my quiz. Pretty standard. It is quite a good film. It's
not
enjoyable enough.
Not keen on the leading act. Never really watched his films. It's the reason I've never watched Top Gun.
Anywho.
I'll maybe give it a try at some point.
Okay. It's got Emily Blunt in it.
Does it?
Mm-hmm. She's kind of the co-star. Question number 13. In the 2011 movie Source Code, Captain Coulter Stevens keeps waking up in an 8-minute time loop where? Within an aircraft, a park bench, in the sewers, or on a train. So, Captain Coulter in the movie Source Code is stuck in an 8-minute time loop. Where does he keep waking up at the beginning of each time loop? Is it a train, in the sewers, a park bench, or on an aircraft? Oh, have you ever seen this film, Sleeps? Oh dear.
I haven't seen this either.
You won't have watched any of these, bar the comedy ones, because you don't watch sci-fi films.
No, not really. Well, I do sometimes with you.
Right. I haven't seen it, but you know the trailers. Am I the only one that's actually seen this film then?
Must be.
Excuse me. Oh gosh. Excuse me. The answer is, of course, a train. Now.
Four of you got it. Well done.
It's a little bit of a con, this one, because he isn't actually travelling in time. They're using like a quantum computer to send his consciousness back in time. They're trying to find out. I'm not trying to ruin it all, but they're trying to find out the why a train accident happened. So they keep sending him back, but they can only do it 8 minutes for the accident or something. There's be a reason for that. I can't remember it though. But yeah, there you go. A train. Well done to the 4 of you that got it from probably watching a trailer or guessing. Anywho, question 14. I keep saying anywho all the time tonight.
The new thing. Beardy scruff.
Right, would you like to read question 14 out?
Beardy scruff. Go on then. I don't have a beardy scruff. You've got beardy scruff.
Beardy scruff. Right.
This is an awesome film. In Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas, the nephews of which character get stuck in a time loop to understand Christmas spirit? Is it Donald Duck, Mickey Mouse, Pluto, or Goofy? And if my child and I don't know the identity of contestant 4, so if they don't get this, I will be stunned because we watched this so many times. You guys,
Sanguine's had a little bit of a clever guess. You're probably right, Sanguine, but I don't know whether all the other ones probably have nephews as well. To be fair, but I know the one you're thinking of. However, yeah, Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas has a time loop in it.
It does.
Alright, it does.
Indeed.
And the answer, of course,
Donald Duck.
Donald Duck.
I think out of those, I'm right in saying, I think Goofy has a nephew.
He has a son,
or is
that's
it a son?
for sure. That's what I was thinking. When I was thinking, I think it's actually the nephews.
It's Donald.
It was
Duck's the one
HDNL.
with nephews.
Yes, Jelly, I would hope you knew that one.
I would hope you knew that one too. We watched it so many times.
When you were kids.
I like that one.
Sorry,
though. It's
kids,
good.
younger kids. When you were under the age of being allowed to be on Twitch streams, for example.
Yes.
Okay, one more question on the time loop film round. So it's my turn, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's my turn. The Japanese story, The Girl Who Leapt Through Time, has been adapted 3 times for the cinema. When was the first? Was it 1983, 1966, 1990, or 2006? So, The Girl Who Leapt Through Time is a Japanese film. It's been a live-action film twice, an anime once. When was the first time it was actually at the cinema? Which are those years? And by the way, in looking at this film for the question, because I went and looked it up, because I went, I've done an anime about time loops. I didn't know it'd been made 3 times.
Did you know?
No, I found it out afterwards. If any of you know this, I'll be absolutely stunned.
It's pretty niche.
It's pretty niche. Kasara does like her weird niche Japanese. In fact,
the only person I thought of might get this would be Kasara, actually.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But Kasara probably knows the anime date, which is, maybe ruin it, is not the first one. The anime was not the first adaptation. The answer was 1983. Well done to the two that got it. I don't know if you guys must have guessed. Surely the anime was 2006 Kasara. The third variation of it was in 2010. I didn't know any of this. I was actually thinking of the anime, and then I found out, oh my god, there's been 3.
There we go, Sanguine guessed and got it right.
Well done, Sanguine.
Sometimes how it goes.
Oh man, did Sleep Summer get it right with a guess as well? Holy crapola. Anyway, that's us at the end of the time loop round. The scores. He didn't even know and he guessed 13,000. How irritating is that?
Wow. This is
Holy
interesting.
cow. Sanguine knows a lot of guesswork about time loop movies. That's all I can say about Sanguine. First is Sleeps is 94,000. Second is Jilly, still 67,000. So, Sleeps has pulled away a little bit in that round. Sanguine has rocketed himself into third place with an absolutely stunning round.
Yeah.
I am pretty impressed, Sanguine. I don't say that often about you, I know.
Everybody's in positive scores.
Everyone's in positive scores. Kasara has turned around a massive negative as well. And contestant 4 has, considering contestant 4, we don't know who they are, but quite clearly probably knows nothing about time loop movies, done pretty well. So, the next round is on horror games.
Oh lord.
Yep. Jelly, it was good seeing you in second place. I think there was a whole fucking round on
Pistachios.
pistachios, Kasara.
How many food rounds you wanting?
What do you mean doesn't count? The rounds are based on things, okay, in the month. The horror game is because Sanguine and I have started playing the Quarry again, so we have made a round on horror games. Sleeps is only bloody 30k points ahead of flipping Jilly, for goodness sake. Didn't you start using this to blame on anything here? Right, do a baking one next time. What? Because, okay, right, whatever.
This escalated quickly.
This escalated very quickly. Right, Mrs. K, would you like to read the next?
Yeah.
Right, okay, let's just go. They can just continue arguing. We'll continue on.
In which PlayStation video game from 1999 do players control Harry Mason and explore a fog-filled town? Was it Night Trap, Silent Hill, Parasite Eve, or Lord, Resident Evil 3? Like that.
So, in this game, the fog-filled town is supposedly based on Centrilla. You know Centrilla? It's the one that's got the burning coal mine under it that's abandoned. I found that out. I didn't actually know that. Yeah.
Jelly says do a Lunar New Year round again next.
You can't do a Lunar New Year round every single month, Jelly. It's not acceptable. The answer was, of course, Mrs. K. You're a big fan of this game? Big fan?
Silent Hill. I would never play any of those, to be clear.
Oh, Night Trap's hilarious. Night Trap isn't scary. It's an old Mega CD game. It's
I don't
terrible.
actually play computer games, so...
Mick is a dick. Ban him.
Okay, I have no idea what's going on.
Why? They all got confident with Silent Hill. Did you make them doubt themselves? You absolute. Oh my
Just
God.
don't listen to him. Just don't listen to him.
Oh, Sleeps. You are an evil, evil man. How did Sanguine? I thought you were a big Silent Hill fan. I thought you'd have got this one pretty quickly.
He did. He didn't say he was taken in by it.
Aye, well. Right, we'll move on to the next question. He made me second guess my entire life. He went to look it up.
Oh no.
Oh dear. That's quite funny, man. I wish I
max.
could have heard that actually. It sounds like it might be quite amusing. I was gaslit to the max. Right, anyway, question 17. What horror game set in Brennenburg Castle forces the protagonist to escape monster-filled hallways without any weapon? Is it Penumbra Overture, Alan Wake, The Evil Within, or Amnesia, The Dark Descent? So one of those games forces you to explore Brennenburg Castle without any fucking weapon. In fact, the only thing you usually have is some arsehole on your Twitch channel shout, "Throw a box at the monster!" I didn't have that at all.
You've played this then?
Yes.
I'd have gone on it and just shouted, "You're a weapon!"
Sleeps is laughing with his face because he knows who it was. Anywho, the game is Amnesia: The Dark Descent. Well done to all four of you, get it. Penumbra Overture is actually before Amnesia, but you do get a weapon. It's absolutely useless, but you do get a weapon. Remember we went to a random stream after and they took it seriously through the box? I do remember trolling the random streamer, Sleep. And she did try and throw the box at it. It was quite amusing. Yes, we were that bad.
That didn't work then.
Well,
Throw the
no.
box at it.
No, it didn't work.
To be honest, would a weapon work? Like against ghosts and stuff?
Well, that's the point, isn't it? These games, you get these big weapons to kill them, but in reality, no, you run away and hide.
Mm-hmm.
It's a terrifying game, right?
Awesome. Won't be playing that one though.
You get to read question 18 though.
Okay.
Okay.
What year was the original version of Dead Space first released? Was it 2008, 2010, what, 2003, or 2005?
Do you do it in this entirely emotionless, dead voice on purpose as well when you're doing it?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
It's a game called Dead Space.
It's a brilliant game.
I gave it a suitably unemotional.
This is the game that, remember when I was ill and Kasara came round to do my stream for me?
Yes.
And she played the horror game and I lay in the sofa and went, boo.
Yes.
That was Dead Space she was playing. She came round to play Overwatch and instead I made her play Dead Space.
Oh,
It
right,
was
okay.
Sleeps' idea, just so everyone knows, but none knows me. all sleeps.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Sleeps. The answer is Mrs. K.
2008.
You're a big fan of 2008.
Why?
Just asking.
We had a good year. Went to Florida.
We did.
I think I was pregnant by the end of that year as well. Gillian 2009.
You must have been pregnant by the end of that year, yes, because the way it's 9 months.
Yeah, I know that.
So that's how long it takes to make a baby.
Mm.
Well,
were you playing Dead Space for a lot of that year? Were you?
I hardly played Dead Space.
Oh, right,
I've never
okay.
actually played more than an hour of Dead Space
Right.
in my life. I'm planning on getting the remake that's just come out, to be honest. Lol, do it isn't. Don't think it's 9 months to make a baby.
Grow one. Anyway.
Yeah, it's about 10 seconds to make one. 5 maybe. Right, question 19. What is the name of the AI antagonist in System Shock? A horror-themed RPG. Mrs. Case R should be the name of it. Shodan, Xerxes, Citadel, or Skynet. Which of those is the AI protagonist in System Shock? A horror-themed RPG from 1993, I think it might be. Yeah, I think it's 1993. Because I remember, this shows how old I was, playing the demo of it on a floppy disk.
Really?
Yeah. The floppy disk in front of PC Zone had a demo of it. It was amazing. Amazing game. The answer is, of course, Shodan.
Okay.
So just to get a little bit of more information, Shodan is the AI in System Shock 1. Okay. Xerxes is the name of the AI in System Shock 2, but it turns out it's a front, and Shodan is actually there as well. Not actually Xerxes. And Citadel is the name of the space station in System Shock 1, and Skynet's from Terminator.
Well, I knew Skynet. That was one I did know. Well, the rest of that, mind blown. But okay.
Yeah, I need to play System Shock 2. I've actually never played more than about an hour or two of System Shock 2. Completed System Shock 1 a few years ago.
Alright.
All those years I had that floppy disk demo and never played the full game. So when I got the chance to buy it, oh yeah, I bought that bad boy. Now I'm an old man and I've got money.
Fair enough.
And it was like £1. So,
okay.
I go through games that I used to have or really wanted when I was a kid, and if they're £1, I buy them. And then realise most of the time they're shit now. They weren't shit when they were made. It's just like nowadays, for a modern gamer, and I know I'm an old modern gamer, but I'm still a modern gamer, they're a bit like, this is hard. I want easy. I want a thing that's got a slider bar that goes easy for old fart mode.
That would be good, wouldn't it?
It would be good. Although I think it's important to say here that in a game that I have not played at all, but if I did play it, about wizards, but I never would do, I would play normal mode, and I'm sure my son would play it in easy mode, but none of us would play a wizard game.
What was it?
I don't know.
Was it a wizard game?
Supposedly. So, final question on horror games. I've actually forgotten the entire round there.
You should have done an entire round on wizard games.
I wasn't going to try and do it. Jilly, why do you keep bringing up Elden Ring on stream? No one wants to watch me having a huff and walking away.
Elden Ring, not the other game that's like made a lot of money.
Yes.
Can I not see that on some?
Elden Ring, and it's rock solid. Rock solid.
Is it?
As someone that walked away during Wind Waker, the Zelda game, in a huff, there's no way.
Is it harder than the wizard game that you haven't played?
Yes, it'd be a lot harder than the wizard game I haven't played. Just to say though, I would only play Elden Ring if I had help.
Okay.
Hint sanguine, if I ever play it, jump in and
Jilly
help.
wants you to play it, maybe Jilly will help you.
No.
No?
No. Sleeps is very arrogant about it because he's 100% at it.
Well done, Sleeps.
Well done, Sleeps. Right, final question on the horror round. Mrs. K, take it away.
The Quarry is developed by what game developer well known for producing horror-themed QTE games? Supermassive Games, Don't Nod Entertainment, Quantic Dream, or Telltale Games?
QTE stands for Quick Time Event, which basically means the screen tells you to press a button, and if you're young and quick, you're okay. If you're an old guy or you're sanguine, you miss the buttons all the time,
Right,
and you die. And when you're playing as a teammate, you get ragey and salty when your other partner dies for you. Sanguine. Come on, we did fine. We did do fine, actually. I think the quarry seems a bit easier at the moment than some of the other ones we've played, to be honest. Although, I'm a bit worried about the quarry, in that it seems to me, Sanguine, every time we played it, if you miss, it seems fine. But if I miss, it says we failed. It's almost like it gives me priority because there's only two of us. Which is cat, because there's only two of us. Anyway, it's fine. You went for Quantic Dream. Oh no, Quantic Dream do love a QTE game, Sweets, but they're not the one. They're not the ones that made the quarry. The answer was, of course, Supermassive Games. I mean, it's yeah. Don't get me wrong, Quantic Dream do make a lot of really good QTE games. I mean, they really do. But Supermassive Games make the horror ones. And Sanguine and I have played most of them together now that we can. There's still two that we haven't been able to get to. Horror anthology ones. The dark that hasn't. Well, let's be honest. Me and Sanguine play it for free in PS Plus. So until they come out in PS Plus, we ain't playing them. But we will. We will. The two Dark Pictures one. The moment they're there, me and Sanguine. I mean, to be fair, Quarry came out and he was haranguing me in Discord straight away. That man watches for them. I'm telling you this because he loves a QTE game with me because we're basically shit.
Fair enough.
If I'm honest, I want a drinks break. I'm empty. Well,
we were just powering through today.
We're just powering through, Sleeps. There's only one round left. Come on. You can do it. We need the scores though. Sleeps. It's still. By the way, Jilly has actually pulled closer to Sleeps in that round. And look at Sanguine. He is on fire.
He's only just behind Jilly.
Very Jilly. And Kasara is in 4th, and contestant number 4 is in 5th. So, we're not going to Sleeps. We're going to power through. We've got the Ukraine round to go. Because it's a year anniversary of an invasion of the country Ukraine. So we thought we'd do a round about Ukraine rather than a special round. Okay. I'm not going to say too much about it. We don't get political here, except when it's politics that I am interested in. Like, how good am I?
Is that political?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So, I've just completely got myself all off on a tangent there. Right. Let's just do question 21. Here it comes. When did Ukraine declare independence from the USSR? Was it September 89, August 91, March 90, or November 92? So when did the Ukraine declare independence from the USSR, or CCCP, which I think was the way of saying it in Russian?
Yeah.
August 91, September 89, March 90, or November 92. So, there we go.
That's a tough range of dates.
It is a tough range of dates. I thought I'd make it tough.
That's hard.
Well, I'm sorry.
I'm just saying it is. It could be any of those, to be fair.
89.
You're probably not the 89 one, but all of the others.
Answer was, of course, 1991.
Well done to the two of you.
Well done to the two of you got it. Pretty impressive. Yeah, I've not much more to say in that. Pretty
brain
impressive.
falling out your ears or something tonight. You've just
because
spaced
like bloody Sleeps, I've only had one drink in this quiz today, and normally I've had two.
Are you sure I did to carry on?
Because you said a comment we wouldn't have another drink. You said you wouldn't have another one, so I just felt bad not having another one.
Oh right, okay. Is that why we're powering through? Is
that
the real reason? Is it all my fault?
Yeah, it's all your fault.
Okay.
Sorry, have you missed the entire discussion we've been having on this?
No, there's no funny around tonight.
No. Yeah, I went to the pub instead.
We went to the pub. Oh, Kasara quit! No!
In all honesty, we're running out of ideas for funny rounds as well, Kasara.
And we did go to the pub today.
And we did go to the pub.
We've had a bit of a hectic few days, haven't we?
We have had a hectic few days.
So, yeah.
So, and I was away half the week.
Yes,
so.
We've had a hectic weekend or so. Yeah. That's our excuses all filed there.
It's not that I'm trying to rush through and have a kebab.
No, you are not. You are not. Anyway, carry on.
Right, question 21, Mrs. K.
What is the capital of Ukraine? Is it Lutsk, Odessa, Kiev, or Donetsk? Donetsk?
I don't actually know how you pronounce
Donetsk.
Donetsk. Not that one.
Lutsk, Odessa, Kiev, or Donetsk?
Easy peasy, lemon
That one is
squeezy,
pretty
everyone.
easy, guys. I would expect everybody to get that one correct, to be honest. Even if you didn't know it before the last 12 months, you possibly
definitely should know it now.
Yeah.
Definitely should know it now. Says you.
You must get quite a bit of coverage of the Ukraine war in the US.
You're assuming Sanguine watches the news.
Well, okay, that's true, yeah.
We don't know. You might do. I'm not sure, but the answer was, of course, Mrs. K.
Kiev.
Kiev.
To be fair to Sanguine, that's probably a fair approach in today's world. Worry about your own corner and let the rest of it take care of itself.
Okie dokie. Question 23. What are the colours of the flag of Ukraine? Are they red and white, blue and yellow, red and yellow, or green and pink? So, what are the colours of the flag of Ukraine? Red and white, blue and yellow, red and yellow, or green and pink?
It's pretty easy as well.
It is pretty easy. It is pretty easy. It's interesting though. I found out what the colours represent. Did you know what the colours of the Ukrainian flag represent?
Is the yellow like a flower?
No. Well,
Okay.
yes and no.
Sunflowers?
It's the wheat.
All right, okay.
And the blue is the sky.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, no, I've heard that out. It's interesting.
Well,
There
they are called the...
No.
Oh, is that a question?
Yes.
Right, okay. I'll shut up. Sorry.
He's just like...
I didn't actually say it. I didn't say anything. You should
Right,
shut
yeah,
me
well
up.
done. Well done, the five of you that got that right. We're just going to rock it through now because Mrs. Keith's ruining questions here.
I didn't say it.
Fine. Question 24. Mrs. K, read it.
Which body of water borders the south of Ukraine? Is it Caspian Sea, the Black Sea, the Dead Sea, or the Red Sea? So which of those seas borders the south of Ukraine?
The CC.
The CC.
Mm-hmm.
CCC.
Or is it the Mediterranean Ocean?
Mediterranean Sea. It's not an ocean. I don't think it meets the definition of an ocean, does it?
I have no idea what a definition of ocean is, to be honest. I wouldn't know.
Either.
I've never looked up what the difference of a sea and an ocean is.
Oceans are bigger.
Well,
Is it a bit like ships and boats? So, a sea would fit in an ocean, but an ocean wouldn't fit in a sea. Just like a boat would fit in a ship,
ship
but a
wouldn't fit
ship
in a
wouldn't
boat.
fit in a boat.
Right, the answer, of course, was the Black Sea.
Well, and 4 people who got it.
That sounds like, what the fuck?
But somebody was telling me about the difference between a boat and a ship the other day, and that's what they said. There's a difference.
Was that James?
No.
Well,
Somebody
James
at work.
would probably know the difference.
There's somebody at work.
I don't think that's the technical definition of a boat or a ship.
Okay.
To be honest.
Anyway.
There you go, Cassandra. Enclosed decks and stuff, you see?
Oh,
There you
okay.
go. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Fair enough. Right. Let's do the final question of the quiz. Okay. Ukraine is known as the what of Europe? Is it the dairy farm of Europe, the breadbasket of Europe, the waterhole of Europe, or the iron mine of Europe? So which of those is the blah of Europe that Ukraine is? Is it dairy farm, breadbasket, waterhole, or iron mine? Mrs. K tried to shout out the answer to that a little bit ago.
Question.
What did Mrs. K say earlier?
Well, I was going to say something you said started that conversation,
I know
which
it
would
was.
have given it away as well.
Wheat to feed the cows. He's got it. See, dairy farm. See, he worked it out. He worked it out. And of course, the answer is, of course, the dairy farm of Europe. No, it's not. It's the bread
It's the
basket.
bread basket. You started off talking about wheat.
I was talking about the flag.
Yeah, and wheat. And what's wheat?
Feeding cows.
No, it's
You use it, you
bread.
make shovels out of it when you put it together and you dig iron.
Yeah, it has been on the
It
news
has
all
been on
the
the news
time.
a lot. It's on you, Killie, like the Killie result. Right, whatever. Right, final results. Sod you all. Well,
Well,
Sleeps has won.
he has. Not
Yay.
unexpected. Jilly came second.
Jilly came second.
He held
Well
his second
done,
place,
Jilly.
Well
held
done.
it the whole way through the quiz. Sanguine. Sanguine, is this a record result for you?
I think it might be. Is this your highest ever position?
It might be. This could be Sanguine's day. The dizzy heights of third. I mean, let's be honest, it was close. Kasara almost got by you there. Almost got by you. That's him qualified for you as president. Oh dear. Yeah, possibly might be. That might be him.
Well done, contestant 4.
And well done, contestant number 4. Whoever you are.
Very good effort.
Very good effort on rounds that you obviously don't know anything about. Which happens, unfortunately. Kasara's final score needs to be reduced by 407 points. Why?
You may or may not have cheated earlier.
What are those 407 points? Okay, I don't think the 407 points is going to make a difference. Just saying. So...
Googling, though, that's illegal.
Googling is illegal.
We need a Greek mythology round. Have we not done one of those before?
We did a mythology round. Why does it make a difference? Points to Gryffindor. Sanguine, have you been drinking again?
Because it doesn't make a difference. It would more make a difference if it was Sanguine losing them, but it still wouldn't be enough. There's still 1,000 between
Kasara's
them.
below you anyway. He's on the vodka. Aye, I thought he might be. He's also on Cam Belly dancing. I don't believe that one. I think that one might be a joke. Right. So thank you everyone for taking part.
Yes.
In the quiz.
Thank you.
We are around for the end of March still. So there will be a quiz at the end of March. There might or might not be a special round, if I can think of one. I don't know. F1, please. What?
Formula 1.
I'm going to do a special round in Formula 1.
Drive cars. Build me self-driving cars.
To record a new intro during Eurovision. Oh, with all of us. Yeah. You can pretend to drive key moments. Okay. Right. No. Let's.
That sounds incredibly niche and advantageous to
sound
Kasara.
Incredibly niche and advantageous to Kasara. Yeah, it does. It does sound. I think Sleeps might be okay at that as well.
Oh, yeah.
To be honest. But the rest of us wouldn't have a clue.
Nope.
So anyway, everyone, thank you for watching us.
Yeah.
We will see you all next month. Those of you that watch my stream for other reasons will see me playing that. Probably in a day or two, we'll be playing the Quarry again, me and Sanguine, and being shit. So anyway, until then, everyone, it's a goodbye from me.
And me. Bye.
And everyone else. Bye.